Hello everyone, and now welcome to a 1v1 match. MisterWinner versus PaTo. This game taking place here on Gloom's Stalker. On the bottom left hand side of the map we have PaTo spawning as the blue night elf. On the top right hand side of the map we have MisterWinner spawning as, well, the yellow human. Let's get this game to the 2-minute mark, start making some predictions and figuring out what the strategies will be. Archmage going up against a Fire Lord due to PaTo opening up with a delayed Altar of Elders. Fire Lord has been the most common hero as of late. I didn't think I'd ever be able to see that in, or say that in WarCraft 3, but yes, Fire Lord has become the most common hero as we're looking at the Null Warden quickly getting cleared out. Fire Lord out on the battlefield, Ancient of War, well, ready to do some tanking against this Ogre Magi creep camp. Two archers are already out, a Wisp is available, and now in comes the Lava Spawns. Lava Spawns quickly trying to clear out this Ogre Magi, and then also these two Shamans off to the side. There's a little bit of bloodlust to go around as the Ancient of War doesn't have access to easy trees to try and regenerate hit points, actually being forced to, well, just get repaired here. Alright, there's level 2 on the Fire Lord now. The Ancient of War now down to 68 hit points. Lava Spawn's gonna absorb a little bit of damage before the split there as the Ancient of War makes his way off to the north. Archmage of MisterWinner going to be getting the level 2 here in just a moment. There you are, Fell Beast getting taken down, Dark Troll Trapper still, well, throwing those axes and getting in some damage here. What is going to happen next? Fire Lord going to go after this level 7, level 4 creep camp. This is in a very, very aggressive creep style pattern. The Fire Lord taking a lot of that damage, and now the Lava Spawn purposely backing away here. The Footmen are not going to scout this out, and this is a little bit of a precarious spot to be in as the champion will get taken down. There's a Ring of Regeneration that needs to be picked up by the Fire Lord as we already see 4 Lava Spawns out. Alright, the Forest Troll Berserker, last one here. Is it going to get taken down? Yeah, that is an army of Lava Spawns ready to put in pressure as the Archmage is here, perhaps unsuspecting. There goes an easy big explosion, and here we are, level 3 Fire Lord with major damage. Lava Spawns are spewing out everything against MisterWinner. I do not believe MisterWinner was expecting this at all. A lot of low hit point damage. There goes another Footman. Water Elemental going to get taken down. Lava Spawns are now starting to disappear, but, well, so are a lot of those Footmen as well. 2 Lava Spawns still out and about. Are we going to see some more damage? One more shot by the Fire Lord does finish it off again. Fire Lord at up to 112 hit points. Gonna go ahead, rejuvenate some we get not rejuvenate, because that actually is a loaded keyword in Warcraft 3. Become rejuvenated and get a bit of mana and hit points as we see the water elementals getting cleaned up here. Alright, PaTo with a very, very aggressive creep pattern, getting a lot of early Lava Spawns and being able to finish off many of these units here. Alright, this last water elemental, come on, 1 or 2 more shots. Timed life isn't going to be enough. Trying to just finish it off. There it goes. It does get taken down. The Lava Spawns, however, will need to be resummoned in order to start this process over. Archmage sitting at 2.8 compared to the Fire Lord's 3.7. Tech to tier 2 is, well, nearly completed on both sides. So big advantage to the Night Elf for this, well, incredibly aggressive, well, Ancient of War creep pattern here. Able to use the Lava Spawns to quickly clear out some difficult creep camps. That Ring of Regeneration really making a big impact in the game overall as well. Alright, Staff of Teleportation. Fire Lord gonna go ahead, get sent back home, perhaps try to drink up some more Moonwell juice before, well, heading out again. Meanwhile, Archmage of MisterWinner has some work cut out for him and some, well, work to do to try and catch up, as the Fire Lord is already at 4 and the Archmage will just be hitting 3 in the next couple of seconds. Come on, come on, come on. There you are. Giant Sea Turtle. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Coming back around. Well, Naga Sea Witch, PaTo picking up a Naga Sea Witch in addition to that Fire Lord, and pressure can abound quickly. 1 Arcane Tower off to the side. Fire Lord has to be careful here. Are we going to see, well, a Rifleman? Rifleman has really nowhere to run, as the Rifleman is a little bit wider bodied than those Footmen, not able to slip through the, well, this hard and soft building type. Alright, I guess this would explain building types if I'm going to reference that. Anyways, Forest Troll Shadow Priest takes a hammer to the head and, well, gets it taken down. Meanwhile, Firelord still fighting his way through, does have a decent amount of mana. Potion of Greater Mana, 200 mana when used, as this Lava Spawn's going to get backed up here. Alright, this Forest Troll Berserker going to get finished off there. It gets taken down. MisterWinner's Storm Bolting Mountain King really, well, dishing out damage, trying to figure out ways to take down archers. Mountain King sitting at level 1 right now, doesn't have enough mana for another Storm Bolt, but you know he wants it. Archmage's Brilliance Aura is only at level 1 and not at level 2, so the Mountain King is not going to be able to get there that quickly. We are transitioned away from Footmen. Well, I guess PaTo is forcing a transition away from Footman for MisterWinner as another Footman explodes. Lava Spawns still firing here. You would think Water Elementals would beat, well, Lava Spawns, make them slower, do something, but no, that's not how the magic works. Alright. Firelord able to teleport all the way back home. Dryads are now out on the battlefield. We are teching the Tree of Ages, or teching from Tree of Ages to Tree of Eternity. Druids of the Claw Rejuvenation could be just around the corner as well. Coming back off to the north, Firelord clearing up this Verbal creep camp, a 4-3-3 creep camp, pretty easy to clear. Firelord picking up Claws of Attack +5 as well, as really it's been a lot of Lava Spawns out on the battlefield dishing out damage. Meanwhile, Archmage is still playing the cold and calculating game, Mountain King having a plethora of items, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, Slippers, Rings, to act almost like having the stats similar to a level 3, but this could still be a difficult creep camp to clear, especially with the Null Warden getting in a big purge on that Water Elemental, removing removing a good chunk of that Water Elemental's hit points. Lightning Shield now down as well. Furbolg getting stunned with, I believe, a bash as the Mountain King looks to take down that Elder Shaman. Level 4, level 2 compared to level 3, level 2. Priest are now joining in on the fight. There's some Lightning Shield getting spread across as a Robe of Magi +6 for the Archmage to get some bonus damage and have some more mana too. Alright. PaTo still continuing this very aggressive creep pattern, looking to get to level 5 on the Firelord, perhaps level 3 on the Naga Sea Witch as well. Not quite sure who's going to win this race. 73 experience needed there, 85 experience there. Could be pretty much neck and neck at this point. Was it 45 experience now and 44 experience. You may not know or remember, but the higher level you get, there is actually experience decay against creeps. You don't get as much experience from those creeps the higher level you are, resulting in a 100% decrease at level 5. Alright, Furbolg Champion, 744 creep camp, gonna get cleared out. The two armies simply passing by each other here. Mountain King sitting at level 3. Firelord looking to put in pressure, perhaps trying to take down some of these units. Are we going to see it getting taken down there? That peasant able to escape away at 28 hit points. There is a roar. Are we going to see mastery training bears? Should be turning into bear form, as the rifleman just going to be able to didn't even really need the storm bolt. Riflemen were within firing range, should have been able to deal large amounts of damage. MisterWinner is starting to get his feet underneath him, and PaTo, well, hasn't been able to stretch that lead as far as I thought he would. The Archmage, is continuing to summon up water elementals, causing problems. You can see the Rifleman trying to finish down to this Null Overseer here. Water Elemental, even though it was purged, is going to absorb the vast majority of the damage, as the Rifleman damage output is simply high enough. Firelord hasn't gotten any experience recently, either has the Naga Sea Witch. And this is the problem. Archmage and Mountain King has been able to continue all of this pressure as we see a Stormbolt go down onto the Firelord. Firelord is a dexterity-based hero, so taking those Stormbolts from that Mountain King really do rack up damage. We do have Rejuvenation on the Firelord, but the Mountain King gets up to level 4 first. Fork Lightning going through, just trying to finish things off. There's that double level up, but it may be a little bit late here. That double level up as we're looking at the Rifleman trying to retreat back. Orb of Venom on the Firelord, able to rack up a little bit more damage. Low hit point. Well, Druid of the Claw gets taken out as we're looking at a little bit more damage there. Are we going to see the death of a rifleman? No, we are not. He's able to back away, but there goes one. He may be able to finish off another one there. So suddenly 6 supply are gone. Stormbolt onto the Firelord. Firelord able to back away once more. 43 supply compared to 41, and MisterWinner not letting up, continuing to try and get more experience. Mountain King already at level 4, outclassing the Naga Sea Witch, who did arrive a bit earlier. PaTo no longer having the hero experience lead, as we are getting that Wellspring upgrade. Well, 52%. I wonder how they figured to get 52% mana regeneration specifically in terms of balancing. Yeah, maybe just trying to make sure that there's plenty of Moonwell juice in those Moonwells consistently. All right, here we are into engagement. Mountain King, quick Stormbolt off onto Druid of the Claw. Fork Lightning going across. It looked like only one priest. Not quite sure why it was only one priest. And the low hit point Druid of the Claw, is he going to be able to escape? Mountain King unable to throw down a Stormbolt. Both sides are still fighting as the Firelord is continuing to put in pressure here. Priests are dispelling magic, removing many of the lava spawns as we're looking at the Naga Sea Witch and the Firelord. Only the Firelord with the Staff of Preservation. No other Staff of Sanctuary or Preservations out there on the map. Low hit point Druid of the Claw should get shot in the back here. There is a Fork Lightning trying to finish off that Mountain King. Mountain King gets a Stormbolt off, but now trying to weave his way through. Archmage, is he going to transfer the Scroll of Town Portal? Yes, he does. Does it in a time. Druid of the Claw down to 25 hit points, down to dead. Last Fireball hitting before, well, the Scroll of Town Portal gets them away. Archmage is not going to be able to fit through that crack here. They're going to take the long way around, going around the blacksmith, and now trying to heal back up over here at this Arcane Vault. Ancient of War off over here hasn't done much of anything. Mercenary Camp not hiring any more mercenary units, as PaTo is perhaps wondering how he let this game go. Druid of the Claw also low on hit points here, needs to get some Moonwell juice, get back up to 125 mana, or get a rejuvenation from a fellow bear before moving on out. Trust Blizzard's math. I think a lot of the WarCraft 3 community has problems with those first 2 words right now. In that. Coming back around, Archmage, Mountain King gonna go ahead and try and engage here. We see a lot of Dispel Magic, Abolish Magic against the summons here. There's a Fork Lightning pushing back around as the Druids of the Claw are going after some of those units. Are we gonna see a Staff of Preservation? We do. Mountain King never tried to get the Stormbolt off. Instead gets a Stormbolt off on a new Druid of the Claw. Staff of Preservation there. Naga Sea Witch and Firelord both coming to the battle with, coming to the battle with those Staff of Preservations, and that's always very, very disheartening for a human player there. Are we going to see the Mountain King get taken down? Yes, we are. Druid of the Claw blocking the path, saying you shall not pass, and then, well, making the ultimate sacrifice, taking down a level 4 Mountain King instead. New Druids, or no, not new Druids of the Claw, previously saved Druids of the Claw now retreating back, as we're looking at PaTo perhaps not removing the Druids of the Claw from his control group, thereby sending them back into the fight. That's perhaps one of the hardest things to do while in the fight. You're trying to auto-attack, and you're using those control groups, forgetting that the Druids of the Claw that you had saved need to be removed from those control groups and even perhaps be transformed from their bear form so that they can start regenerating mana for those rejuvenations. 45 supply compared to 44. We've been seeing small skirmishes back and forth. Firelord and Naga Sea Witch, both with those tier 3 Night, or the tier 3 Night Elf Orb and that tier 2 Night Elf Staff of Preservation. Wow, too much of a drag there. Archmage going after this Infernal off in the side of the map. The Infernal will provide good items and some good experience. Good items and gold, but no experience, as the Archmage is sitting at level 5 already. Claws of Attack plus 12. That is some major damage indeed onto that Archmage, plus 24 damage as we're looking at the Druids of the Claw pushing their way through. One Arcane Vault already taken down. Scroll of Town Portal inbound. They are going to go ahead and land here. Are we going to see, yes, some Fork Lightning, and we are going to see some damage here. No, the Dryads don't have enough mana for Abolish Magic. There's an Abolish Magic. They're trying to finish things off as the Fire Lord is very close to level 6. All right, there's level 6 now on the Fire Lord. Staff of Preservation for one save on a Druid of the Claw, not on the other. Mountain King now out here on the battlefield. There's a Fork Lightning. Are we going to see a Volcano? That is the question now as the units are looking to retreat back. Mountain King, Brilliance Aura should be able to get off a Stormbolt here pretty quickly, trying to get some cold arrows down on and some lasting damage onto that Mountain King. As the Druid of the Claw getting, kind of caught up there. There's a Stormbolt, and there's a Rejuvenation. Is that Druid of the Claw going to be able to hold on? No, he will not. Falls as the Mountain King did get enough mana. All right, pushing back the other way. Oh, what is this? A Volcano straight up on the fight right there, causing some major stunning. Are we going to see some damage go down across multiple Riflemen? We are. Multiple Riflemen just getting cleaned up there. And that was perhaps a bit of a stunner. Suddenly, a Volcano popping up out of the ground, stunning all of these units right there. Lightning coming in from the sky. Well, nature's heroes, yeah, beware Mother Nature. Lightning and volcanoes destroying that army of Riflemen. Or not destroying, well, at least taking down quite a few. 43 supply compared to 49. Archmage, however, MisterWinner now with level 6 mass teleport. We've seen how game-changing that particular, ultimate ability can be, as PaTo and MisterWinner down to about 3 minutes of mining left on the main bases. Naga Sea Witch not close enough to level 5 yet. Meanwhile, Mountain King looking to hunt for a Druid of the Claw. Gonna go ahead and transform into bear form. There you are. I thought I saw, he rejuvenated the wrong bear. He rejuvenated himself instead of the one that took the big damage. Meanwhile, Lava Spawn's gonna try and engage. We could see some Staff of Preservations. There's a Staff of Preservation there. Level 5 now on the Mountain King. We're gonna see another Staff of Preservation. We are, but now that those both are used up, the cooldown on them, well, is substantial in a fight where, well, there's so much focus fire onto these units. A quick abolish magic onto a water elemental. There is level 5 now on the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch most likely wanted to try and save up as much mana as possible. Naga Sea Witch is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Turning back around, no, unable to get the Fork Lightning off, at least as a dying gift to the Mountain King. The bash, the stunning move there, as MisterWinner has, well, the tides working for him here on Gloomstalker. Those water elementals up and, well, pushing back these lava spawns. 35 supply compared to 34. Rejuvenation across a large number of bears. And this may be the big factor here. The fact that PaTo still has access to all of these Druids of the Claw that have decent amount of hit points. Another rejuvenation may be needed, and here we are, here we go. Fighting, getting ready to engage here. Druids of the Claw may be forced to turn back around. Naga Sea Witch is not getting resurrected. Not enough gold. 600 gold left here. Wisp may be trying to make their way out. Naga Sea Witch, resurrected at the tavern to get into the fight quicker. All right, here we are, here we go. Wisp gonna try to come across. There's some detonations, removing some precious mana. Stormbolt onto a Druid of the Claw. Druid of the Claw, even if he does teleport, just teleports down south here and is still right next to all of these other units. Mountain King deciding which targets to go after. There's a Stormbolt. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation? We do. A little bit of a shakedown there as the Druid of the Claws are trying to hide. Riflemen with their range able to put pressure onto these Druids of the Claw. Are we going to see some damage? Yes, we are. There's some damage there as both sides are fighting their way through again. Riflemen down to 127 hit points, able to back away once more. But the Mountain King may not get lucky, and he gets taken down. 37 supply compared to 37. Main gold mines nearly mined out. Druids of the Claw are going to once more rejuvenate themselves as the, well, main gold mines are going to be done. Mountain King needs a bit of resurrection. That's going to take a long time to resurrect that Mountain King. Meanwhile, the Fire Lord sitting at level 6, Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 5. Is the Fire Lord going to put pressure with a Volcano at the base here? and placing a volcano down right now. Perhaps being able to stun a bit of damage early and well, shift things in favor here. All right, there goes the Fire Lord. Fire Lord already down to 615 hit points. What is he doing? He's just taking damage pretty needlessly, ready to engage here. All right, both sides fighting their way through. There's a quick roar. Damage is rushing on in. Naga Sea Witch coming back across. There's that lava. Well, there is that volcano coupled with a bunch of lightning. And that was a big damage indeed. A lot of stunning and a lot of damage as a couple of buildings may get lost. Yes, the Altar of Storm gets lost as well. And that is gonna be the game. PaTo holds on to that early hero level advantage, able to get to level 6 first. Well, Volcano and Lightning, well, completely destroying the human army there. Let me know what you would call this game. Was it a natural disaster? I don't know. Seems like an appropriate name here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.